It's 7-0 on EA Sports. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They'll try the left side. Terry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Terry. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Barrett. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have...
Gotta be the computer.
He was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Hello, I had sent another one.
A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal. So now it's 2nd down. To throw is Barrett. Got his man complete over the middle.
You serious, bro? Oh. You serious? That's some bull. I'll play. Let's go. Wow, that's the 2nd foot interception I done threw. I don't know. Oh, I can't do it.
Sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. That's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now.
You serious, bro? I just can't make a tackle, bro. Wow, that's going to be an interception. Let's go. Wow.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Barrett looking to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Terry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Working out again, it's Barrett. And this is going to be intercepted.
Let's go. Let me get that. Let me get that.
Thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Nah, bro. He had that.
Now going to bring up third down. To throw on third down.
Hold up.
Deep for Holmes
Oh, my
here.
nigga. Anderson. Ah, you can't hold on to the ball, my nigga.
Couldn't connect.
Okay. No, I ain't punting that shit gonna be halftime. I'm talking about punting. Crazy as hell.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. A final shot before break. Elmore airing one out deep for Holmes here. And it's knocked away and
Damn.
incomplete. The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we start the second half of this semifinal.
Down about 40.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think losing equals passing the ball more. I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On second down, it's Drake, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. A 4-yard pickup leaves him with third and one.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back
Whoa.
and run essentially the same play again.
Let's go.
You can decide to throw the ball now because usually
Wow.
the defense back on its heels.
First and 10, LSU. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
It's not time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
You serious, bro? This nigga can't jump, man.
Off at the 35. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing.
That was an interception.
Score, at least where it is.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Off the play fake, Barrett. He's going to look deep.
Oh, it was a pass.
Inside the 30. And he will score.
Please be on defense, offense. Penalty on offense. Please let it be on offense. I'm begging you, let it be on offense.
The Ducks have furthered their advantage.
Yes.
A costly penalty there. A lineman
Yes.
downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6
Need
yards.
that. That's a pass. I know what that is already. Don't give me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I'm a damn fool.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Now Barrett.
Get over here, nigga.
He's going to be driven down. And it's going to brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the side. Before they can get the punt away whistles, as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports, as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the fourth quarter. first punter out on the field. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Fielded at the 20. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And possession is first and 10. The LSU offense already up and at the line. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good start there on first down.
I can't even hurry up, do a hurry up play. That's some bull.
They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That would be the key to this drive.
And he takes a shot on it. This will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force it.
I gotta sit up. Shit, I'm about to choke drinking this shit.
But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll
Oh, boy.
Frustrations start to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
You serious?
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball. And they were
You fucking serious, you bum ass nigga?
We can expect more passes like that downfield.
Fuck.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. Airing one out deep for Holmes here.
You bum ass nigga.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Terry. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game will breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means that really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you got to tell your quarterback,
Get the fuck out of here.
they can't score.
The carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to start this game right here.
A new set of downs, clock continues to move. No better way to close out the game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and guys. Keep moving it along. Let's keep the ball moving. Offense on the sidelines. Let's close this one out.
2 yards the loss, second and 12. So much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the other.
Get the fuck out of here.
I know. How you feel? It was a tough loss.
Well, there's no doubt about it. After losing to Oregon, he'll be joining the NFL with a pretty big chip on his shoulder. I mean, think about it. Every time he's in front of a mic these days, he's finding some way to bring up the loss and how he's using it as fuel, you know, as motivation. Now, I don't know about you, but I like
No matter the game.
Back in the day, I was broke with no dollar.
It's hard knowing other dudes are gonna be out there.
I know we talked about this.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I didn't expect to answer any questions about my favorite marine mammals. Not really my area of expertise.
Well, this one is a little more straightforward. Teams that pick near the top of the draft are generally concerned with how guys who've had a lot of success in college will handle it if that doesn't come overnight in the NFL.
Obviously, we're picking first overall for a reason. There are a lot of holes in our roster that we need to fill. So if this is a process that takes some time, how are you going to respond?
Honestly, I'm not really concerned with our win-loss record or how our season goes. I'm only 1 out of 53 guys in that locker room, so I can only control what...
Well, on a slightly more serious note, I want to ask you about your last college game. Now you're almost 2 months removed from it. Does it still bother you that you came up short and didn't win a national championship in your final season?
Oh, for sure. I took it really hard, but I only...
2 minutes.
Good.
So that's
I play for these fucking 49ers, bro. I swear. I'm gonna go crazy.
And no, it's not possible to do both.
Man, it's tough. What do you think, dude?
Well, the Nike event is a good opportunity to continue building up your brand. But the EA Sports event will help your brand in a completely different way. You know how it goes. I know it's a tricky decision, but that's life.
That's what I've been waiting for.
Yeah, I get that. You're always going to have people pulling you in different directions. And there were only so many hours in a day to do everything.
Yeah. I got you.
So, what's it going to be?
Damn, I didn't even get the pick.
Here we go. 180.
all by myself. Cheating by myself, all by myself. Nobody else. You people do the laugh. What is that laugh? By myself. Nice. Nothing but lies. Nobody else but lies. Nobody else but lies. Those no feelings me. Nobody else in the room. This is all I do. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
When we pull up, we go ahead and get it. If we told you we did it, he did it. Super Bowl, back to back, we gon' finish it. check. You not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look. Salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion. It's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking. Probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted. Playing all go, ain't no stopping it.
Set hot! Mizzou 87, Mizzou 87. Ready, set, hot! I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
I jump through the checks, I be running up. I sat on my bed, letting lyrics and songs. I've been practicing now, but I'm running up. I wanna perform, I want a crowd. Singing it back in the stadium loud. Homies in front, turning up, getting down. Look up, I'm proud. The energy hit when the lights on. That energy hit when it's lights on.
Well, you just heard it from the man himself. Life is a bit...
Working on a weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual.
Next guy, next guy. Set, ready, set, hot. Almost there, a little more. Let's go now. 79 runs. Set, hot. Get up already. Ready, break. Ready, ready. Push through. Set. 9, Brooklyn 9. Set, go. Yes. Yeah. Ready, ready? Chicago 98. Hut, go. Yeah. Here we go, here we go. LA 85, LA 85. Hut, hut. Come on, Victor, finish strong.
All right, Coach. We'll sync up later on. Hey, man, I don't want you to get a big...
Yeah, perfect. We'll definitely be in touch.
We are not only with the projected #1 pick of the NFL draft, we are also joined by his agent, Jordan Ryan. You know, you don't see a lot of players sign with a relatively unknown agent. How'd you convince him to sign?
She's more hungry than I am. You need those types of people.
I didn't have to convince him. You know, you've seen it all and heard it all. There was a lot of doubt when he made the announcement, but we knew what the reaction would be.
She just had to be herself.
you're just a number out there with some people, but her vision, her path, she's gonna change the game, and I'm committed to making it happen.
Well, she has to be good to get you to sign with Nike. Did they give you the LeBron deal?
We don't disclose numbers.
All right.
Getting him in with Nike was a big deal for me. The greatest athletes in the world are a part of this family. He should be no different.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the biggest you made it moments over the last few months. There's been a ton of them, no doubt.
You heard the man. He thinks he's Hall of Fame bound, and I'm certainly not going to provide any opposition to that. If I were betting women, I'd say he'd be returning to Canton someday as a Hall of Famer. I wish you nothing but the best of the draft tomorrow.
This was fun, Nia. Appreciate you.
I met a shorty who's about to turn 40. I'm talking my we just shooting the breeze. Brothers and Porsches, but popping their watches are whipping and raining.
Good, just been waiting on it.
Yeah, man, you the rookie of the year. You haven't even walked across the stage yet.
Can he get picked first?
Oh, everybody in this room know he's gonna be a problem no matter.
You kick it like a benefactor's benefactor.
The Home tab is your personal dashboard. View your team's saved snapshots. Quickly review the league's top performers and the current week.
Friday night hit all of the shows. Flat rich kid got all of the clothes. People like you get all of the no's. I stay making wins. I stay with the pros.
Kupukai Holamua.
Ah, so you're the...
Let's get activated, let's get activated. Let's get activated, let's get activated. Creepy in the pocket, let it go, them bullets penetrate. When you in that field, it get real, just stay dedicated. Go.
Put me in the game, I know what to do.
Show me something.
That's another seconds I be running through.
Hey man, now you see why they have you taking it easy? Hey man, now you see why they have you taking it easy throughout the preseason? If you got injured before the season started, every fan...
Look, we got dealt a bad hand yesterday, but no team in the league is...
So I'm back with my brother and it's together. Don't be too low, no, I need my legs. Coach, we sit him, young dog, can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost all respect. I'm gone through a deep for me. This ain't come from the league, I got money, take care of man. Ride till the wheels don't crash.
See? Now it's obvious that you haven't played a single snap in the preseason when you say something foolish like that. The worst team in the NFL will absolutely smoke the best college team every single year.
You ain't changing my mind on this one.
Listen,
If you still feel that the competition was tougher in college by after this Sunday, man, dinner.
Fellas, we've got to have a great practice today. There's no other option. We've got 17 weeks, we strap it up, and we get better each week. This is one of those things. All right? So let's get at it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, go! Down! 18 cut. Ready, ready! On the ready. Get up. Ready, break. Check out.
All right, this is it. The gold standard. We are going for gold.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okuda, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
And this one is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun. Elmore going for it all. And it'll be intercepted. It's Clinton Dunbar with a pick. And the Lions Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. 2 yards on the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on first down, Elmore. He uncorks it for Snead. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on first down. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team right on the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Lions are going to... The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Elmore. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL started. Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they?
And it'll be intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And the Lions are going to get the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting...
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds. A big play there just before halftime. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them,
this offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, Elmore. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Another completion there, and we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise is hit.
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it, not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to get the ball up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Elmore. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Elmore. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Throwing after the interception, Elmore. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 2nd and 1. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. Fifth catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
They'll look to throw again. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. Touchdown, 49ers! The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So that a nice throw, but it hasn't really turned out to be the grand debut that many had hoped for. His team's down double digits. So what have you seen, CD?
About what I expected, really, because for a youngster making his first start in the NFL, I kind of expected to see these things. A few bumps along the way, maybe not the plays you expect to see or want to see. But remember, he's not going to the Hall of Fame off this first start. It's going to be an accumulation of games before we have a fully accurate reading.
And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. They'll find Ayuk open right side. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard. It's a victory for Jared Goff in his debut in the Motor City. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
So I'm back with my brother and it's together. Don't be too low, no, I need my legs. Coach, please sit him, young dog, can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost all respect. I'm gone through a deep for me. This ain't come from the league, I got money, take care of mine.
Well, I couldn't be any more excited about who's joining us here today. She's one of the most popular and prominent voices on discussions related to sports and pop culture. And of course, when you're not listening to my podcast, you're probably listening to hers, appropriately titled The Nia Polanco Show. Nia, it is great to have you on the podcast.
Well, thank you for having me on, Kevin. You know, it's a nice change of pace to be in the guest seat instead of the host seat.
Yeah, you know, a little change of role. But now, look, you've been at it for, what is it, a little over a year now hosting your show, am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been about 15 months now. We debuted last spring.
Okay, so you're a savvy old veteran now, and I know in these 15 months, you've managed to cross paths with just about every big name in sports and entertainment. But there's one athlete in particular, Nia, I have to ask you about. You were there on draft night. You watched him get chosen by the 49ers with their top pick. I think you know where I'm going here.
Yeah, you know, I think I've had more people ask me about him than maybe any of my other guests.
I'm ready for more.
guys, we all watched the film from yesterday, and I hope everyone knows it wasn't good enough. Today's practice has got to be great. You want to win a ball game, the Sunday's going to be here before you know it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go! No! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready. Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Get up. Here we go, set. 60 Eagle, 6 to go. Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready, cut.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today.
Look, I played the game, I missed the shot, I had the answer, then forgot. I knew one day my hot finesse, for not, flex, and I fell out and cut the check, monopolize the set, but I've been taking hits like I can die like any Born on the day, the dawn of the dead day, I don't see nothing but red. I gather the blankets and milk and the bread. I come from the east and I'm traveling west. Got a machete, I chop it, the neck of the serpent, determined the plot and the threats. It ain't no stopping and run, popping son of God, dropping anybody who next. I want a mansion, I got a million advances, I'm gonna stay in Atlanta. Most of them move to LA and throw all of their money away and move back with their parents. I see the canvas, I got the brush in my hand, the colors are mixing again. Grabbing a stick with my hand, I drop my guts, the world is us, so what? Who in that touch?
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Throwing to start the drive, Elmore. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up second down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Elmore. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing on first down. Elmore steps away to his left. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. They hand it off to Mostert. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. First down and a little extra from Mostert. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. They'll try and run here with Mostert. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Mostert. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked.
They've got his man complete. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, an 80-yard touchdown. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's got Rome. There he goes, right side. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert on his way to a historic performance. 4. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk with his second touchdown here this. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st and 10, Elmore looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Looking to throw. Elmore. The quick slant caught. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his second. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. On 1st down, Elmore. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk in the final seconds of the first. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Throwing on 1st down. Elmore. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his second touchdown of the game. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready to laugh.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big play there for the Niners.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Elmore. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. On 4th down, Elmore. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going out of offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have...
They've got his man complete. And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down. A big play there for the Niners. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
On 1st and 10, Elmore. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. First down and a little extra for Mostert. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Tackle made by Kenny Vaccaro. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, Elmore. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Richie James, his first touchdown. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, Just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Second and 10. Off play action. Elmore. He uncorks it for Snead. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Parker, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
That one looks like he'll throw here. His throw incomplete. We're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. So a pretty nice throw right there from the rookie. And this, of course, is game number 2 of his NFL career. His guys did not get the win, Charles, in the opener. But what did you see from him last week?
Well, I think the
pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Eric Wilson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Off the play fake, Elmore. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do any.
Yeah. Cheer me up. Then the tables and turn. Hold up, check me out. I think the tables and turn. Forget the bridge we don't build this time. I let them all burn. They tried to count me out. Well, now it's the word. I bring in paper from the first to the third. They count me out.
So I was listening back to our interview with Barry.
So I'm back with my brother in it together. Don't hit too low, no, I need my legs. Coach, please sit him, young dog, can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost all respect. I'm gone through a deep for me. This ain't come from the league, I got money, take care of mans. Ride till the wheels don't crash, and I hit whoever long as we get past. Take it back to pound, touchdown. Whoever thought I have a buzz down, still sticking to the script, going deep. Still trying to take care of my people. Football ain't all I know, that was all I chose. Back to the road for me. If I provide, doggy, how we gon' need that step? Just let a young know that step. I never knew my broke down. Ready, sit here, don't hit too low, no, I need my legs. Coach, please sit him, young dog, can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost all respect. I'm gone down. Ready, sit here, don't hit too low, no, I need my legs. Coach, please sit him, young dog, can't catch. Send him to the bench, I done lost all respect. I'm gone.
It's just a little hit for the summer. Big deal. Whoa, here I go. I'm jumping out of green balloon. Geronimo, man, I like big wheels, 24s, and I let the paint drip like the hose. Whoa, big cars. Suicide doors, I got scores. You don't know my life is hard. Make me wake up in the morning. Chinchilla for the wizard, cause I swear to clip. Queen Latifah, Rigo, living single, but I'm busy like a club. You ain't noticed I was gone yet. Summer trips and family trips is still. Dag, just chill for a minute. Last time I checked, you was on for a minute. Miss me with that, I'll be back in a minute.